Hey everyone, this is Chris from Darkglass Electronics. We are at NAMM 2025 and we're really excited to share with you our latest release. This is the KAAMOS pedal. It's a combination of an octaver with a distortion circuit. It has many features. As you can see here, we have different controls. These controls are actually for the drive. You have a blend control, a tone control, drive modulation, drive control, and also drive level. Apart from this, we have here the octaver. You have the octave filter, octave level, and a clean level. You can adjust all the settings for the drive, clean, and octave level separately. And each of the top row buttons are actually toggles. In this one, we have also introduced an effects loop. So you have the option between 3 different positions. In the third position, the last position, actually the effects loop takes place between the input and output. So anything that is incorporated in the signal is also transmitted with the effects loop. Then you can either set it after the octaver or after the distortion. So these are the 3 options. We have an XLR output, which can also be set between processed as wet signal or dry DI signal. And this button also controls the 3 different types of the octaves. We have like a more classic one, a more modern one, and a polyphonic one. And another thing that actually makes this pedal special is that you can toggle between the signal chain. You can either make it serial, having the octaver, then the distortion, or have them in parallel. So the clean signal is both set to the octaver and the distortion separately, instead of having the same signal row. Another cool feature though is the sub output. We have a dedicated sub output. It's a dedicated output only for the octaver. The level is constant, it's only the octaver, and no matter what kind of settings you apply here, only the filter takes effect, where you have a range of the frequencies that are allowed to the octaver. So you can have a separate setup for just the octaver and a separate setup for just the distortion and clean signal. In this way, when you have this output in use, if you have the octave level at minimum, it will have no difference to the signal provided the sub output. But if you have 2 different setups and you have the dedicated sub output, you can have 4 parallel signals at the same time. Because you have both engaged, you have the clean level, the octave level can be at minimum because it does not affect the output. So you have 4 parallel signals for the dry, you have the clean signal, the distortion.
Okay, but can I get all those signals in the DAW as well, recording at the same time, for instance?
Well, you set the output. I mean, these are for the output separately.
Yeah, okay.
If you have the XLR output,
Yeah.
it can only be serial or parallel.
Yeah.
I'm talking about having a 2 amplifier setup,
Yep.
one only for the sub octave and one for the rest. I think that's pretty much it. I think it covers everything.
Yeah.